Hello kids, welcome to the session at Learn Forward platform by Feathercap, and I'm your English facilitator Garima Singh to make your learning easy and fun. So now we have our books Fly High and we'll be reading the chapter 2 that says Lost. So what is the meaning of lost? Yes, when something is missing, we say that is lost. Okay, so now in this we are going to read about a little girl whose name is Anjali and who lost in the market when she was with her mother. Let's read the story to know how she found her mother. So there was a little girl whose name was Anjali and she went to the market with her mom and somehow she got lost. So now we'll be reading about the story and we'll get to know how she found her mother. Now we have an activity. We need to find out the opposites of the given word on the left hand side. So what is the opposite of come? The opposite of come is right. It is go. So the opposite of come is go. Lost, found. Very good. Rich, poor. Absolutely correct. Happy, sad. And the last one is small, big. So this is a smiley for your performance. Very good. All right. So now let's read the story. Anjali and her mother went to the market. Her mother saw a friend. They stopped to talk. Anjali let go of her mother's hand. So one day what happens, Anjali, she went to the market along with her mother, and because we are too small, so we need somebody, right? We cannot go to the market alone. So she went to the market with her mother. In the market, what happens that her mother, she saw her friend. Now, whenever you find your friend, you always go to her, you say hi, hello, and you are happy to see. Similarly, Anjali's mother was happy to see her friend and she stopped to talk to her. Meanwhile, what happens is Anjali was holding her mother's hand. So, when her mother was talking to her friend, she left her mother's hand and she moved ahead. Now, let's see what happens next. Why did Anjali's mother stop in the market? Yes, because she found her friend and she stopped to talk to her. Next, she looked at a doll in a shop window. Now, when her mom was talking to her friend, she found that there was a beautiful doll in a shop window. So, she left her mom's hand and she went to see that doll. Then she saw two little puppies. Who are puppies? They are the dogs, they are the babies of dog, right? They were playing in the street. She looked at them and the puppies barked. We all know that a dog barks, right? So the puppies, they barked. They went down the street. Anjali went after them. What did Anjali look in a shop window? She found a doll. Where were the puppies? The puppies were in the street. They were playing in the street. Anjali went after them. She followed them. They went behind a car. Anjali looked for them, but she couldn't see them. Now the puppies, they went behind the car. In front of means when something is in front of you, samne. Behind means piche, right? I hope you are clear with both the prepositions. In front means aage and behind means at your back, piche. She went to look for the puppies, but then she couldn't find them. Where was her mother? She couldn't see her mother. Now she realized that she is not with the mother too. So when she looked here and there, she found that her mother was not there. She started crying. Of course, she was a small little girl. So when she didn't find her mother, she started crying. Mom, where are you, Mom? Shubham saw her crying. Are you lost? Now there was a boy whose name was Shubham and he asked Anjali that, are you lost? Don't cry, he said. He said, you stop crying. Well, find your mother. Wait here, I'll look for her. Now, he was a gentleman, so he said, you don't cry. I'll help you out and you just wait here. We'll find your mother. Okay, he went towards the shops. Anjali's mother was crying. I can't find my daughter. Oh, even the poor mother, she was crying because she was worried that Anjali was not with her. So she too was crying because she lost Anjali. Your daughter is there, Shubham said. Now Shubham, He, looked for Anjali's mom here and there. And when she saw her mom crying, he said, "Stop crying, your daughter is here. Come with me." She took her to Anjali. Anjali's mother was very happy. So Shubham, he said, "You come along and I'll tell you where is Anjali." So when they both met, they were both happy. Okay. Have you ever been lost like Anjali? If yes, how did you feel? So, getting lost is a bad feeling. So, you all need to think if you happen to get lost and you were separated from your parents. So, you will all think, right? And this was all about Anjali, how she got lost in the market. "Thank you very much, young man," she said. Now the mother said, "Thank you, young man, and you are very kind." Kind is when you are good to others, okay? She took Anjali's hand. "Don't let go of my hand ever again, Anjali," she said. Now the mother, she said, "Anjali, that I'm holding your hand and never leave my hand when we are outside the house, else you will get lost again." So Shubham was a good boy. He was a kind boy. He was helpful. What do you do when you go to the market with your mother? Now, what do you do when you go to a market with your mother or when you go to a mall? What do you do? Do you leave your mother's hand or you walk along with her? Yes, you all walk along with your mother, and that is the right way. Because if you get lost somewhere, definitely it's going to create a trouble for you as well as your mother. So whenever you are out of your house, you should always go along with mama, papa or some elderly person, and you should always hold their hands and then move around, right? So that was the moral of the story. Sometimes children get lost in the crowded markets or fairs. They should always hold the hand of their elders at such places. As I said, they should remember their address and telephone number and contact the police in such situation. So you all should know your complete address, your mobile number of mama, papa or some other who's staying with you. And in case if you ever get lost in a market or a fair, you should approach somebody. You should ask for help. And you can even call the police to come and help you out. So now coming to the exercise based on the chapter. Anjali's mother was crying. "I can't find my daughter." "Your daughter is there," Shubham said. "Come with me." He took her to Anjali. Anjali's mother was very happy. "Thank you very much, young man," she said. Now the first question, who helped Anjali's mother to find Anjali? Who helped? Yes, Shubham, and he was a young boy. Coming to the next, which of the following word means the same as discover? Okay, so discover, it is find. I know you must not be knowing it. Discover means when you find something new. Next, we need to tick mark the correct option. Anjali let go of her mother's hand when she looked at a doll in a shop window. Next, her mother stopped to talk to her friend. She saw two little puppies playing in the street. So when did she leave her mother's hand? When she looked at a doll that was there in a shop window. Next, how many puppies did Anjali see in the market? So how many puppies were there in the street who were playing? There were two puppies. Absolutely correct. Next, we need to identify the false and the correct statement, right? So if the statement is correct, we will write true, and in case the statement is wrong, we will write false. The first one, Anjali and her mother went to her school. Did they go to school? No, it's a wrong statement. They went to the market. Absolutely correct. Next, Anjali followed the two puppies. Yes, she did follow the two puppies. Anjali started crying because she was hungry. So what was the reason she started crying? Was she hungry? No, she was crying because she got lost. So again, it's a false statement. Shubham went to look for her mother. Shubham was, helping Anjali, or she was looking for her own mother? No, she was helping Anjali. So she was not looking for her mother. She was looking for Anjali's mother. Next, we have the questions based on the story. The first says, whom did Anjali's mother meet in the market? So whom did she meet in the market? Of course, yes, she met her friend while she went to the market. What were the little puppies doing when Anjali saw them? So what were the two puppies doing? Yes, they were playing in the street. Why did Anjali start crying? So why did she start crying? Anjali started crying because she realized that her mother was not there and she got lost in the market. What did Anjali's mother say to the young man who took her to Anjali? So what did she say to Shubham? Yes, she said that you're a kind boy and thank you so much for helping me out. Who was Anjali's mother angry with Anjali? Was she angry? No, she wasn't angry. She herself was worried and she was bitterly crying. And when she saw Anjali, she felt happy and she was thankful to Shubham. So that was all about the story we have read. I hope that you will all read the story once you go back home and you all enjoyed reading it. So read the story once again, go through the question answers. Till then, take care. See you tomorrow. Happy learning.